in this section, we'll be talking about yoga. So you might be thinking, yoga for basketball? What? No. Yoga is really important, okay? Yoga is a staple for many basketball players. They use yoga as a way of increasing their athleticism. It increases your performance, increases your flexibility, mobility, balance, strength, and also helps with tight muscles, sore muscles. It's just overall a really important thing. It's a necessity that you must be doing in order to maximize your play on the court. So pretty much yoga, you have to do it. It's gonna help you. If you're not that flexible and mobile, you can't get into these low shin ankle positions. You can't get into the low hip positions. You need to be flexible and mobile in your hips, in your feet, in your ankles, in your whole body in order to maximize your play on the court. Okay, so the first yoga pose that we'll be talking about is the tree pose. So the tree pose, you all know about it. So what you want to do is you want to either keep your hands here or your hands up here. Right, so you pretty much want to take your one leg. You can either do it here on your calf. You make sure you don't want to do it against your knee, right? So you do it either your calf or up here on your quad. So what you do, you hold it like this, and then you're breathing in. Make sure your posture is straight, and then you breathe in like this. What this pose is going to do is going to increase your balance, increase your strength in your foot and ankle complex, and just overall make you a much better athlete balance-wise. Okay, so the next pose that we have is called Warrior 3. So Warrior 3 is a really tough one. This is really good for your hamstring, for balance, for strength, stability. It's an overall really hard one as well, but when you maximize it, it'll be really good. Okay, so coming from the side ankle. So what you want to do is you want to balance on one foot, right? And you want to pretty much, it's like a one leg RDL. So you want to get low. This back leg should be straight, and then you want to keep your chest open like this, and then hold this like this. You want to make sure it's flat. So your leg to your up here, make sure it's flat like a table, right? And you can see my foot is wobbling. It's making many tiny adjustments. Embrace them. It's good. So right here, this one is really good for your hamstring, good for your balance, your foot stability. Overall, a really good one for basketball. Okay, so the next one is Warrior 1. So this is a really good one, a good stability one. It's a good strengthening one for balance. So you want to have a front foot here facing forward, this one to the side, and you pretty much just want to lean into it like this. Right, and you can keep your hands up like this. Pretty much just really good for hamstring, good for balance. And overall, really solid yoga pose so you can breathe in. Obviously, you would do the other leg. Switch eyes like this. Okay, so the next one is downward facing dog. So this is a really good one for stretching out your calf, your hamstring, your Achilles, and also for your lower back. So come closer. So in this one, we're gonna be here in a plank position, and then from here, we're gonna get up. So your feet should be hip width apart, and then pretty much just get downward into a downward facing dog like this. So you'll feel it in your calf and your hamstrings, and you want to kind of push your shoulders into the ground. So imagine you're like this. And pretty much hold that one for around 60 seconds as well. Okay, so the next one is COBRA pose, or upward facing dog. This one is really good for stretching out your core, your stomach. So you want to be lying flat on the mat, and then with your hands, push up. Oh, I just had a crack in my back. So you want to push up like this. You'll feel it in your stomach. Keep your shoulders back. Test your range of motion. Always make sure to breathe when you're doing these poses. So you'll feel the stretch in your stomach. So hold that one for around 30-60 seconds. Okay, so now the next one is a pigeon stretch. So what you want to do, this is a really hard one. So with your front leg, you want to get it to 90 degrees, and then your back leg is straight. So here, if this is too much for you, stay here. And you can go lower like this and get lower, right? But you want 90 degrees to really feel the stretch in your glute. And then you pretty much hold like this. You want to hold this around 30-60 seconds. You'll feel a good intense stretch in your glute. It's an overall really good stretch. So that was my yoga section. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, share with anyone who you might know who could learn from this and enjoy it. So yeah, see you in the next video.